Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, I think we did the Chromaton stuff in the last one. Now we've got a new, we still have no release date for the next story updates, but we do have a new event. The Radiant Moon, something to do with, our buddies, our friends over in the regime, the winter regime. So let's dive on into this and find out what happens. Once the game wants to load, that'd be great. It's stuck. It's fine. We got some good music to listen to. There it goes. Lordy, lordy. Alright. Let's find out what's going on with this brand new story. Event story. If it wants to load. BlueStacks is very slow this morning for whatever reason. Alright, what do we got here? Oh. Hello. The 10,000 year ginseng, a specialty good from Shanhaijing, had been smuggled somewhere off campus. There's a plant that grows only in Shanhaijing, 10,000 year ginseng. Because it's so hard to grow, its distribution use is strictly controlled, and export of the ginseng is forbidden. But rumor has it that the Black Tortoise Promenade has been smuggling 10,000 year ginseng off campus. Shanhaijing is equivalent to a student council known as Genramon. The president, Ryoge Kisaki, named the Black Tortoise Promenade as the culprit. The 10,000 year ginseng is rare even in Shanhaijing. Nobody can harvest without our permission. Wasn't this a focal point in that event story? In the Shanhaijing event story a long while back? Wasn't this a focal point? Is this a continuation? Is this part 2 to that whole story? For a rare specialty such as this to be shipped outside Shanhaijing without our express approval, unthinkable. Genryu cannot let this go unpunished. The Black Tortoise Promenade must answer for it. The Black Tortoise Promenade's leader, Kishiro Rumi, requested the help of Shale Sensei in order to prove the Promenade's innocence. Yes, this was! I remember this event story. This was so long ago. I remember this event story. So, interesting. We actually have a part 2 to an event story. I think this might be the second instance where, the first or second instance that we actually had an event that continues off of a previous event. Yeah, this is about the second instance, because the first one I believe was the resort stuff for Abydos and a couple of other places. So interesting. I have a, let's say, request or commission. The Black Tortoise Promenade needs our help. I remember this. However, the culprit smuggling the 10,000 year ginseng was revealed as none other than an officer of Genryu itself. I needed your position, and to get it, I needed money. I heard about someone outside Shanhaijing who wanted to get their hands on some 10,000 year ginseng. Ginseng. The outsider who brought the illicit ginseng from Genryu officer was a Shanhaijing exile who had been ousted for distributing illegal drug and elixirs. It was none other than one of the 7 prisoners, Shintani Kai. Little matter. I already gathered enough ginseng to finish my latest concoction. Still, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to collect more data. Part 2? That picture on the wall, man, it still throws you off. About who Sharina really is. No, you cannot. You can't, Tomoe. If you build a dam on the pudding river, it'll stop the flow of pudding, and no one will be able to eat it. She's talking in her sleep. But the Castella, strawberry milk, and banana eclairs. Chirino, are you still asleep? Yep. She's always so adorable when she's sleeping. It's time to get up, Chirino. Tomoe, what's going on? I told her not to wake me up during nap time. She looks so much better without that stupid fake mustache on her face. She looks so much better. It's hard to believe how much a single stupid mustache can really change someone's appearance. She looks far cuter now than she does with her stupid mustache. I'm afraid your scheduled nap is over. What? Already? Alright, in that case, I'll be extending my nap time today. Wake me up in 5 minutes, Tomoe. Chirino, Great Leader Chirino, we just received some very important documents for your eyes only. Documents? You can handle those, Tomoe. Unless there's been another attempt at a coup d'etat. I like how she says it so nonchalantly, like obviously she's used to it. This is like a common day occurrence for her at this point. But it's kind of fun that she just throws that out. It's like, oh, just another day. Just another day in Red Winter. Not quite. We received a missive from the Shanhaijing Academy Student Council. Shanhaijing Academy? Haijing. Nah, hi. No, she put the stupid mustache on. She looks so much cuter without it. Oh, why the mustache? Oh, it must be a request for an exchange meeting. I'll allow it. It's the perfect opportunity for me to show off my grand generosity. I expect it will be quite the undertaking for students of Shanhaijing to travel all the way to Red Winter. On the contrary, Great Leader Chirino, we were invited to visit them. What? You mean we had to leave Red Winter and travel to Shanhaijing? I believe so. What a pain. Think about it this way, Chirino. It's the perfect excuse for a trip. A trip? I see. I understand. Very well. I will personally accept this request and ensure that this exchange meeting with Shanhaijing is a rousing success. I would expect nothing less from our great leader. I do not doubt that your dignified countenance will serve as a model for us all. Of course! After all, I am Red Winter Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, Head of all Prefects, Chief of Sanitation, that's a repeat, and Maven of Meal Service. Good lord, she has a lot of titles, and one of them is a repeat. More recently, I was just looking at this month's most excellent pudding gourmet, and even the director of the Castilla production. As you say, Great Leader Chirino. Good boy. She's racking up those titles. But, Tomoe, I have a query. What is it? This Shanhaijing place. Where exactly is it? Ha! If she's sheltered, she probably wouldn't know where it was to begin with. Alright. At least the title screen didn't freeze like before. Alright, what are we doing with here? Well, speaking of freeze, there he goes. Alright, what do we got here? We got 11 stories. Alright. 11 stories and only 2 combat stages. Interesting. So, we'll go through 5, let's see where we're at that point. And if we still have a little bit of time, we'll do 6, and then we'll wrap up the rest of it in the next part. So, let's go. Once my game wants to load. BlueStacks is very slow. There it goes. President's coming! Alright. Thank you for responding to our summons on such short notice, Sensei. Oh, so this is how we get wrapped up in this nonsense, huh? Of course, I rarely receive such polite, elegantly written messages. Something told me I shouldn't ignore this matter. Is that so? I wasn't aware our message was different from any other we send. But back to the point. The reason I called you here is because I must ask a favor of you in the name of Genryu. As you may have surmised, this isn't a personal matter. It's a formal request issued from the president of Genryu to Shale Sensei. Shanhaijing will have an exchange meeting with Red Winter in the near future. So she really was serious about that. I'm sure the president has her reasons. We are in the presence of the president. Hold your tongues. Doesn't seem like we can speak freely here. I anticipated this. I have no choice. Sensei, please join me in my office. Madam, please reconsider. To invite an outsider into the Rikagaku is... Yes, doing such a thing violates the very foundations of our tradition and authority. It could even threaten the safety and closely guarded secrets of Genryu. Yet, I sense more than concern in your words. Are you implying that Shale Sensei is a complete outsider? If that is indeed your intention, then upon what authority are you making such claims? That's... We have already received Sensei's help with the 10,000-year dancing incident. That much is a matter of record. Furthermore, repaying an act of kindness is one of Shanhaijing's storied traditions, is it not? Please forgive our impudence. We are humbled by your wisdom. Okay. Please follow me inside, Sensei. Yes, about that. I will personally escort Sensei inside. You may be at ease, Mina. Madam President? Are they discussing something beyond even the executive officer? What kind of top secret information is being traded in this meeting with Red Winter? We shall take our leave then. No one will cross our line of protection. Madam! Madam! Oh, she got scooped away. Shall we? I apologize for the less than satisfactory reception, Sensei. It would please me to know your heart is at ease. It's fine, but what is the scent in this room? She's got a nice bedroom. Look, that bed looks comfy. You notice that? The Eastern Alchemy Society insists that I use this particular incense. I am told that it's a medicinal scent that calms the nerves and aids the body's healing cycle, but it can't be certain. I can't be certain of its efficacy. If it bothers you, Sensei, I would be happy to extinguish it. No, that's alright. It smells quite nice. I see. Then I'm relieved. Now, I'd like to cut to the chase, if you don't mind. I guess there was no need for the preamble. Of course you'd say, of course. As you know, I would like to discuss my thoughts about this exchange meeting with the Red Winter Federal Academy. You can just hold an exchange meeting, can't you? Yes, that would make the most sense. Yet, it's also not easily accepted here in Shanhaijing. What I mean is, let me put it this way. In the past, Shanhaijing had little to no interactions with other schools. Really? Yes, the reason it doesn't cause unease is mostly due to the fact that outsiders are allowed entry through the Black Tortoise Promenade. However, that only means that no one actively prevents any outsiders from visiting Shanhaijing. This exchange meeting, well, an invitation from an outside academy to visit Shanhaijing is historic in its rarity. Is there a reason you avoided contact with the outside? There was no grand reason. We only wished to minimize any disruptions to Shanhaijing's history and traditions. Makes sense. Tamoy! What's Shanhaijing known for? What kind of place is it? Well, it's a mysterious place for which we have more questions than answers. But one thing is certain. Food from the Black Tortoise Promenade is to die for. I see. Good, we're already off to a great start. Anything else? Well, this isn't for certain as the Black Tortoise Promenade's food, but... if rumors are any indication, you and Shanhaijing Student Council President would get along well. Really? I wonder what kind of person she is. I'm already looking forward to our meeting. In that regard, I must admit I agree with Rumi. Tradition means customs that are worthy of being preserved. At the same time, rigidly adhering to tradition can't always be the right direction. But considering your position, you can't just say that, can you? What a blessing it is to have a friend who understands me so well. Please don't misunderstand. Mina is an incredibly capable person in her area of expertise, and every student of Genryu was doing what is expected of them. Still, yes, I understand. Everyone really does their best every day. What a blessing it is to have a friend who understands me so well. To return the matter at hand, I want Shanhaijing to understand something. There is another world outside of our own, a world full of things beyond our wildest imaginations. If we work only to preserve what we have, we risk one day of losing the very thing we fought so hard to protect. That explains it. That's why Genryu invited Red Winter to an exchange meeting. Perhaps if I had, things would have gone more smoothly. What do I mean? Here, take another look at the message. Yes, it was not signed as Genryu, but as the president of Genryu. Do you understand the difference that makes? I think so. Sorry, I don't get it. I see. I guess that is one more thing for me to enjoy. What do you mean? It's alright. Seeing your expression just now made all this worth it. What do you mean you can't? Oh, what do you mean? Alright, fine. You're always a great help to me. You're not gonna tell me what that means? Okay. Anyway, Genryu itself is, to be frank, uncomfortable with this exchange meeting. The lack of any such experience is the largest factor. Others may want to remain more aloof about the entire exchange meeting. As for the lack of experience, I am no different from the rest of Genryu. Genryu has always belonged to Genryu alone. The same can be said about its president. Do you think Shanhaijing is colder or warmer than Red Winter? It would be rather difficult to find an academy colder than Red Winter. Great leader? Yes, great leader Trino. Red Winter is the strongest and greatest, much like its climate. No student from Shanhaijing will scoff at Red Winter once they have a taste of our weather. I knew it! Of course, I would expect nothing less of an academy of the great Torino. Oh, wait, what if there's a coup d'etat while I'm gone? There's no need to worry about that, great leader Torino. A coup d'etat cannot happen when there is no one present to overthrow. I like how they talk about this like it's like literally an everyday thing, which it kind of is for Red Winter, but it's kind of funny. Just another dead Red Winter. Without a target for their a coup d'etat will be impossible. Of course, you're speaking a lot of sense today, Chairman Marina. Keep it up, and it won't be long before I pin the first-class mustache labor medal on your chest. Thank you, President. I, Marina, will do my best to be more loyal to you, says the girl who attempted to overthrow her once before. And if there is a coup d'etat, it shouldn't be too difficult to reinstate Torino. You have plenty of experience with that. The fact that they have plenty of experience with that is kind of concerning. But I don't run Red Winter. What do I know? I understand the situation, Kisaki. So my job is to help make the exchange meeting a success, right? Yes, just as I did with the 10,000-year ginseng incident, I must rely on you. As an educator, you think it's good for students to ask for help? That is a refreshing perspective. I'll make note of it. And I suppose it means I can put you to work as much as I like. Would you at least go easy on me? No need to worry, I only ask you to do what is within the realm of reasonable. Oh boy. I mean, what is reasonable for Shanhaijing, of course. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Mercy! Oh boy, we walked into that one. Man, BlueStacks is really slow today. Come on, BlueStacks. Work with me here. Divided waters unite! Whoa, so this is Shanhaijing. It's just like my research said it would be. Tomoe, look over there! The roof! It's so interesting! Those must be the students from the rumors. I've heard all about them, but I never thought I would see them in person. Got some new character models. More, faceless models, I should say. Does it feel like people are watching us? I'm certain they're all inescapably impressed by your aura, great leader. It's to be expected. You think so? I don't know about that. I sent the ship somewhere. I see. Perhaps it would be wise to prepare ourselves in a different way. Oh boy, what's it supposed to mean? Don't be getting into fights now. You just got here. No report, madam. We've received word that our visitors from Red Winter Federal Academy have just arrived at the front gates. I see. I've said this many times already, but I will say it again. This exchange meeting will be a meaningful event to both Shanhaijing and Red Winter. I expect all of you to agree and treat them with all the due decorum. As you say, madam, you'll carve it to our hearts for the gravity of this occasion. Good. Then I shall make my first command as for this exchange meeting between Shanhaijing and Red Winter. Be sure to give our guests a proper Genryu greeting. As you command, madam. We swear that no shame will come to your name or reputation. Everyone seems a little too tense. So it begins, Madam President. Yes, it has. Sensei, come over here, please. What's up? I approached Kisake and she asked, I have a request to make of you. The girls who just left. Would you keep an eye on them? It's not that I don't trust them, it's just consider it my own needless concern. Madam President, if you need help, perhaps I can be of assistance instead of Sensei. If I trust this to Mina, there's a remote chance she may make things worse. You have a more important job, do you not? What? A more important job? I'm referring to your duty to protect Genryu's own president. Of course! You can count on me, Madam President. As long as I breathe, no one will be allowed to lay a finger on you. I have no doubt. I know I can count on you. Madam, I hope nothing bad happens. Oh, now that you said that, you just jinxed the whole thing. You just jinxed it all. You can't just say that. Now something bad will happen. Madam clearly instructed them to give a proper Genryu greeting. It must mean that, right? Obviously, what else could it mean? I hope you're ready. We'll show how we do things in Shanhaijing. We need to put Madam's first exchange meeting in command into action. We can't disappoint her. Let's go. Oh boy. What are they doing? Interrogation log 092H8. Anonymous Genryu member. Suspect rendered. Alright, suspect. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. It's already started. Name. No, wait! Where's Marina? Tomoe? Where'd everyone go? I was told this was a trip. I mean, an exchange meeting. So why? Oh, I see. This is a coup d'etat, isn't it? A trap? That's enough. I asked for your name. Well, that's enough from you. I'm Red Winter's Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, Head of all prefects. She's repeating herself again with the sanitation, maybe an amusement service. More recently, I was selected as this month's most excellent pudding gourmet and even the director of Castell production. Well, that was long. I guess your name was in there somewhere along with your affiliations. Why do you have so many roles? Actually, no. Never mind. Let's move on. Any hobbies? How rude! I seem to remember Shanhaijing was the one who invited us to this exchange meeting. Red Winter will remember this? Why'd you drag me here? We escorted you here because the president herself commanded it. She told us to give our guests a proper Genryu greeting. What does that even mean? Oh boy. This looks really bad, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Excuse me, Kisaki! We have a situation. What is it, Sensei? Wait, I can tell by your expression and tone of voice that something is off. Tell me what's going on. Oh boy. I told Kisaki what I saw in the underground interrogation room. I see. Thank you, Sensei. My immediate concern is clearing up the confusion around this less than polite reception. I'll send someone to... On second thought, deliver my instructions personally. I wanted our visitors to be treated as honored guests, not criminals. Mina doesn't know what to say. That was close. I would have done the same thing, gone straight to the interrogation. Oh no. Well, she at least stopped. At least she stopped Mina. Sensei, come over here, please. I mean, that is the proper Genryu greeting. I mean, I can't really fault those two for getting it wrong because that's even Mina said should have done the same thing. So I can't really say that's not the proper way, but I have another request to make of you. Alright. Yes, of course. I thank you. Having a friend that understands you so quickly is quite an amazing thing. Mina? Yes, Madam President. I trust that you would have handled things differently. Of course, madam. I would never make such laughable mistakes. Of course. Naturally, you wouldn't. Oh no. She saw right through her. The president was so calm, but I feel like I just got scolded. She must be furious right now. Oh no. Still, she said she would be gracious if I handled this problem properly. Yeah, this is no time to dilly-dally. Treat them as honored guests. That's easy enough to understand. I can't let her down again. Let's go. I mean, they're trying their best. It may not be in the best way, but they're trying their best to follow the command. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now she's in jail. Out of an interrogation room into a prison? I'm not unaccustomed to the sights and sounds of a place like this, but I wonder what's going on. Was the exchange meeting invitation just an excuse to trap us? Could this be a plot by Shanhaijing's Dark Monarch? Silence! It would be wise for you to confess what dubious goals brought you to Shanhaijing. You don't? Is that? What do you see, Chairman Marina? Even visitors from Red Winter must know what kind of animal this is. Behold, this is Shanhaijing's own panda. Tell us what you were plotting, or we'll take away this adorable baby panda's bamboo. You're evil. That baby panda did nothing to you. Let it go. To torment a panda, sweet little bear cub like this? What kind of monsters are you? If you want to stop this, all you have to do is confess. Look how happy it is with the bamboo. Just one little tug from me and... Oh boy. No! Not the bamboo! Are things getting worse? What the fuck's going on? Oh, here we go. Sensei's gonna get their steps in today. Madam President? No, Kisaki, snap out of it. The exchange meeting is just getting started. This isn't even an exchange meeting anymore. Yes, you're right. I appreciate your well-timed advice. Mina? Yes, Madam President. I want you to personally inform them that the visitors from Red Winter should be treated as well as the President of Genryu herself. You mean? Hurry, time is short. As you command. Oh boy. There's something I would like to ask you, Sensei. Sure, you can ask me anything. Do I speak in a confusing manner? Is it possible that my commands aren't being issued clearly? I don't think that's the case. I mean, she's not... It's not the fact that she's doing it, that she's making it... It's not that she's making it all confusing, it's the fact that they're misunderstanding. I mean, I can't blame those two, because this is how Shanhaijing works. Then, do you know why it is our students seem to do this every time? Please. I just need them to listen. Huh. Poor girl. What is this? We were told this was an exchange meeting. Damn Shanhaijing. Now, Chirino. I mean, great leader Chirino. You should be the very model of a bold, magnanimous... I can never say this word. Magnanimous mind. I probably said that wrong. There have been some minor misunderstandings, but I suspect they'll be resolved at any moment. I'm shocked at what you consider minor, Chief Secretary Tomoe. How could they? And to a baby panda, no less. It's so heartless. One's expressions can convey a myriad of meanings. As for any favors we may have gained as a result of this understanding, we can save those for a rainy day. For now, let's enjoy what Genryu of Shanhaijing have offered as apology. I'll admit, the Red Winter uniforms were starting to feel a little stuffy. Could you raise your arms for me, Chirino? The visitors from Red Winter are entering the Rikagaku. Everyone, please welcome our guests from Red Winter. There they are, look at them. This is good. My shoulders, legs, they're exposed. Who are you? Sensei, what are you? Wait, don't you recognize me? Or do they put you through the ringer too, Sensei? No, that's not what I meant. I look so nice that so you didn't recognize me? Well, that's confusing. You should have been more direct when you talk to people. Now, Chairman Marina, that's just how Sensei offers compliments. Tomoe looks great. It's funny how a change in her hairstyle and looks can really change her appearance. She looks really good. I like this. I like how she looks here than her normal look. I don't know what to say, Tomoe, other than it's like that fancy outfit was made for you. I can see you wearing that anytime. Oh my, thank you, Sensei. You know, I've been keeping an eye on you. Your talent for saying the right things at the right time would make you very good at stirring up the revolutionary spirit. I'll do no such thing. I feel oddly jealous. Comrade, I'm here too! The look suits you perfectly, Chirino, especially your braids and clothes. And she doesn't have that stupid mustache. You really think so? As always, you have a good eye, comrade. Huh? Where's the mustache? What? Tomoe? Oh no, she says that she has it. She looks so much better without it. Come on. You saw nothing. Right, Tomoe? Saw what, great leader? Is the fake mustache a cultural thing in Red Winter? Thank goodness. This exchange meeting was the right decision. We have much to learn about the world. I don't know about that. You know, I don't think you need to learn about that. Welcome to Shanhaijing. I'd like to thank you again for accepting our invitation, Great Leader Trino, Breadwinner, Chief Secretary Tamori, and Chairman Marina. I'm the president of Shanhaijing's own student council, also known as Genryu Ryoge Kisaki. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam Kisaki. Okay, Trino, this is your chance to show how dignified you are. Like I told you. No, like how we practiced. Is it time? Alright. I thank you for your grand welcome, Madam Kisaki. I am Breadwinner Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, here we go again. Alright. Main Secretary, Chief Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, Head of all Prefects. She's still repeating this again. I don't know if this is a typo or something. Chief of Sanitation again, and Maven of Meal Service. More recently, I'm this month's most excellent pudding gourmet and director of Castella Productions, Shirino. An introduction that long is going to put her audience to a stupor. And that comment about a grand welcome? Hopefully she's not going to let that go. Well, nothing can be done about it now. We were in the wrong. Silent battle has already begun, but I expect no less from someone with your stature, Great Leader Trino. How was that, Tomoe? I didn't get anything wrong, did I? Well done, Trino. You surely showed them how dignified you are. Oh boy. We're only two story bits in, and we're already at 36 minutes. Lord, this is gonna be a long story, I think. And Blue Sox is still very slow. So the king says farewell to the lady. Is it just me, or do you hear some kind of metal instrument, Tomoe? My apologies if it's a jarring experience, Great Leader Trino. What you're hearing is Shanhaijing's traditional music. What's that, Madam Kisaki? A traditional musical play? I see. It has a very unique melody. It's almost painful to hear. Who are the people wearing those odd clothes? They are actors, in a sense. This musical features a long story told through performance. We call this the Peking Opera in Shanhaijing. The Peking Opera? Performance is about to start. I hope you enjoy. Who's this lady? There's a question mark. Is she gonna be important? Smiles, welcome spring, tears darken the sky, the world. Life is a dream in a springtime. The cuckoo clock calls in the mountains. Smoke rises beyond the lilies. The cloud stays within the embrace of the skies. Her voice, it's so high. She's using a special technique to project her voice to even the furthest reaches of the performance space. Why is she twirling her hand like that? She's spinning in place too. Every movement in a Peking opera has a reason behind it, but describing each would be a poor way to experience it. But I can provide a few helpful tips. For instance, the whipping motion she is making is as if she has a horse whip suggests she's riding a horse to her destination. Spinning in place means they're making a long journey to their destination. If a character in armor appears with a flag behind them, it means they have come with an army of thousands. It would be easier to stand if they just showed everything like in a movie. It would have been difficult to recreate such things long ago. I call my allies and rise from the plains. In 3 years, 5 lords will end an ancient nation. The heavens and earth will rend in two. But why do the heavens slow my progress? That one! The one with the mask! That was pretty cool! They are what we now call the protagonists of the story. This story will revolve around that character, so I advise you to pay close attention to that one. She pulled out a long stick. I see a spear. The result of war is never a surety. A person must dutifully withstand shame and embarrassment. The world is rife with talent and capable people. Could they not return unsettling dust and earth? The people are worn from endless fighting. After defeat in Zongyun, The tide will not easily turn. And no matter how many talented allies you have, why would they kick up dust and come to you? What are they saying? They need to be careful what they say. I ought to purge them all. At times, remonstration is another expression of loyalty, is it not? I don't know about that. I would sentence them all to clean the bathrooms that have no windows. She seems oddly flippant about a so-called purge. Is this how the dictator of Red Winter makes decisions? Girl, wouldn't you know? Strength moves mountains, and the spirit spans the world. But my luck has run out, and my horse remains obstinately still. What can I do when even my horse will not move? My beloved, what should I do? The enemy has claimed all. Distant songs float to me from every direction. If your spirit is lost, how can I live on? What? What are they doing? She distracted the protagonist and then took her sword. Wait, she's turning it on herself? No, they should live on together. What will happen to everyone they leave behind? All the soldiers are scattering. He's all alone. Still, there are thousands of enemy soldiers behind him. You wish to use my mind to calm mounds of golden land. Claim. I will grant you this last kindness. Oh. What? No way! She was so bold and gallant! Boldness and gallantry are not to rule the world, and bravery alone cannot truly capture the hearts of men. Such is the divine order. We must simply do what we can and remain humble. I know that much, but... I can't believe I was so moved. I must admit this was a fine performance. I'm glad to see that you are satisfied. Now, Great Leader Trino, next on the agenda. Before that, in the name of the leader of Red Winter Federal Academy, I have a request. Formal request as the leader? Does she already want to pay back for her grand welcome? No. Doing so right now would be ill-advised. I'll entertain a request for now. Given the situation, I can't reasonably deny her that. If anything, it'll be an opportunity to get a peek at the cards Red Winter is holding so close to its chest. What is it? As the president of Ganryu, I'll do anything in my power to fulfill your request. It's about the performance just now. The Pecking Opera? Yeah, that! The Pecking Opera! Call back the student who played the protagonist in that performance. You mean Kaguya? Why? So her name is Kaguya. I see. I just wanted to speak with her. More and more mysterious. Can't dismiss the possibility this is some kind of mind game. The Great Leader must have truly enjoyed the Pecking Opera. If it isn't too much trouble, could we ask for your help on this matter, madam? Very well. Mina, if you would. Yes, Madam President. I answer your summons, madam. I, Urushibara Kaguya, greet you. I came here at once. I see, so I see. Allow me to introduce you. Great Leader Trino, this is Kaguya, the performer you wish to meet. She leads the Pecking Opera Club. Kaguya, this is Great Leader Trino, the Student Council President of Red Winter. I appreciate the work you put into this exchange meeting. It is an honor, Great Leader Trino. You have my deepest appreciation for enjoying her performance. I couldn't ask for anything more. Oh, she was so overwhelming on stage, but she's completely changed. I'll take that as a compliment. We students often portray vastly different characters from ourselves. So much so that sometimes we become confused about where the character ends and where the student begins. I see. That sounds convenient in some ways, but annoying in others. That is quite an astute observation. Impressive. Now then, madam, let's move on to the matter at hand. Are you interested in this Samoy with the negotiations, Great Leader Trino? Must learn from Red Winter's command structure. And if not, is it possible she is such a brilliant leader that she can govern without lifting a finger? For now, I must continue conversing with her. As you wish, Chief Secretary Tomoe. Being Leon? What the fuck is that? What is that? Yeah, what is that? I want to know too. It's a technique unique to the Sichuan opera. Simply put, it is the ability to change mass to suit the situation without touching one's face. That sounds so cool! Amazing! The three main theatrical productions of Shanhaijing are the Peking Opera, Sichuan Opera, and the Kun Opera. One element unites them all. Each requires performers to learn martial arts. Martial arts? For a stage performance? Strange, isn't it? But that's the truth. In the Peking Opera you just saw, our members showed off their impressive skills with the spear. It seemed close to artistic skill than an actual functional martial art. That makes sense. We can't express how grateful we are that Shanhaijing Academy, known for how selectively it opens its doors, extended a hand to Winter Federal Academy. Yet at the same time, there must be a significant reason you opened the heavy doors of Shanhaijing and Genri to us now, is there not? I wish to correct only two things. First, Shanhaijing's doors aren't as heavy as you may think. After all, the Black Tortoise Promenade's culinary town is already well known in Coldest. Second, Genryu have welcomed outsiders before. As you already know, Cynthia's one such example. Yes, though I haven't moved much. Right here, just in case you forgot about me. Yeah, it's like we're kind of like there. Of course, Sensei, it is a little disappointing. Under different circumstances, I would have found another way to enjoy my time with you. Now that we can agree on. I hope you're not too upset, Sensei. We're just there. I think this is like the first story we haven't really contributed much, much at all. I'm fine. Please don't mind me. Please continue. Oh my, it's thanks to you that I'm having a completely new experience, madam. I'm glad to hear you say so. Yeah, I understand that no matter what we do, we will never quite make it as comfortable as it is your own school. For that, I ask for your understanding. Still, I anticipated Madame Kisaki making a request during this exchange meeting. Please forgive me if this sounds uncouth. Not at all. If anything, I should be thanking you for allowing us to be direct. To answer your question, I have no such intentions. President? At the risk of speaking out of turn again, I'd rather avoid dancing around the topic and trying to understand Genryu and its president's true intentions. That is why I sent Chairman Marina away and requested a private space for you and I to talk. Yes, I sent my own executive officer, Mina, away for the same reason. I wanted to make it clear that I have nothing to hide from you. Yeah, hi. Really sorry for cutting in here. Right now. We're just there right now. Kisaki's speaking as the student council president. I thank you for your appropriately timed advice, Sensei. I repeat, expect nothing from any of you. There is nothing I want you to do, and I do not intend to use you to accomplish my own ends. Why host this exchange meeting? Would you find it unsatisfactory if I told you it was simply to show you a Shanhaijing? I wouldn't dare call it unsatisfactory, though I wouldn't consider it to be quite satisfactory either. If that is how you feel, then I have not provided you a sufficient explanation. You mean you're serious? Yes, I am. If I had one wish, it would be for you to explore every corner of this place and truly get to know Shanhaijing. What do you mean by truly getting to know Shanhaijing? Now that is one topic I like to dance around. Oh my, you managed to turn my own words back on me. Not at all. Here in Shanhaijing, repaying an act of kindness is one of our most talented tenets. Important tenets. Excuse me, not talented. I see. Indeed. You know, I think those two would get along real well. You can actually spit fire out of your mouth? Yes, that is the fire-breathing technique. The darker the stage is, the more effective it is. And we have a number of tricks to darken the stage, too. Shanhaijing truly has so many secrets. Do you think so? Well, you know what they say. The longer the history, the more abundant the mysteries. Well, I think they're having a good time. Thank you again for the warm reception, madam. That was very satisfying. That's so much fun. And there, yeah, I didn't have to worry about any coup d'etat. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you continue to enjoy Shanhaijing. And this is where your skills come in, Sensei. Huh? Me? Are we gonna finally play a part? Yes, I know I could trust you, and it seemed like you already knew our breadwinner guest. I'll send Mina with you as our escort. You won't be coming with us. I know it's rude, but I'm afraid that's what I must do. Can I ask why, madam? Sorry, all I can say is that it's due to some unavoidable circumstances. I see. Then we'll put our trust in the hands of Executive Officer Mina and Sensei. Oh, will the comrade be with us? That's even better. Comrade, is this your first time in Shanhaijing too? I guess strictly speaking, this isn't my first time. But like me, you don't know much about Shanhaijing, right? In that case, we should take the opportunity to see it and do everything. Slow down, you might trip. If you would excuse me, madam, great leader. Yes, good work today, Kaguya. Huh? Kaguya won't come with us? I'm afraid duty calls. Please don't be too disappointed. If you like, you're welcome to visit the Pecking Opera club room. I see. Just don't help me if you're busy. I forgive you. Thank you, great leader. Well, at least that meeting went off without a hitch. The president remains in Rikagaku, while Red Winter heads to Shanhaijing. If I had one wish, it would be for you to explore every corner of this place and truly get to know Shanhaijing. Huh. A meeting implies that there is someone or something to meet, and it would have a different significance to each participant. Red Winter meeting Shanhaijing also means that Shanhaijing is meeting Red Winter in return. Is that the path you wish to tread, madam? What is loyalty? What form of loyalty would take in moments like these? It's not an easy question. Just as it is on stage, such is life. Yet failing to take action when necessary is the purest form of disloyalty. Uh-oh. The scenery settles the viewer into a trance. And I do already find myself at the shore. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Come on, things are going so well. God damn, we've only done 3 parts. Well, technically 4 if you count the intro, the prologue, and the intro. And we're already at almost an hour, just about an hour. Shit. I'll do one more. We're already at almost an hour, so I'll do one more. If this is short, I'll do one more after this one. But considering how it is, I don't think it's gonna be short. I see. The Black Tourist Promenade food is famous in Coldest as well. At least that's what I would have liked to say. Here comes more abalone porridge. It's carefully boiled with dried sea cucumber, abalone, and conch. Is this too much? What number is this course? If I had to guess, I think you're about halfway through. What? I can't eat that much. I mean, it all tastes so good. I would if I could, but... Now you must eat to add some inches to your height, Great Leader Red Winter. I'm Akishiro Rumi. I'm the president of the Black Tourist Promenade. Above all, I am a chef. President? You're here? Of course. After all, we have important guests visiting from far away. I couldn't just stay in the kitchen. The president of Shanhaijing. Wasn't it Madame Kizaki? Oh, well, it's technically for different groups. My official title is Merchant Guild President, but everyone just calls me President for short. The acting president of Shanhaijing Student Council, also known as Genryu, is Kisaki. I mean, the president is always addressed as Madam, so there's no confusion. At least inside Shanhaijing, that is. I understand, but wait. We refer to ours as a great leader and president, don't we? Maybe it's all because Great Leader Trina is also the Student Council President, Chief Beautification Officer, Main Secretary, Chief of Sanitation, Athletics Club Captain, Head of all Prefects, god damn, and everything. Okay, that's a fucking mouthful. I'm not gonna keep reading the whole thing if they keep spilling that out. Next up is a specialty dish from duck wings, but now this does give me pause. There are dozens of ways to prepare duck, but if I had to choose the best two, one would be roasting it to a golden brown, and the other would be steaming it after applying a good spice rub. I was debating which would be the best for our honored guests. Until I finally decided that I'd just make them both. Please enjoy. It's not proper service unless the food you prepared fills your guests to bursting, and that is as it should be in Shanhaijing. I figured that would be the case. You should have your fill as well, Sensei. If any visitor for the Black Tourist Promenade returns with less than full stomach, it will bring shame to us. Comrade, save me! Chirino. Yes? This is where you make your stand as the great leader. I see. So that's how it is. Alright, I accept your challenge, Black Tourist Promenade. Red Winter will not bend to your will so easily. You're just as bold as I thought you would be, great leader, Red Winter. It wasn't long before Chirino was desperate for an antisedative to settle her struggling digestive system. Huh. So those are the Winter students who came from this exchange meeting. Looks like it. Welcome to the Shanhaijing Disciplinary Support Department. Plum Blossom Garden, Great Leader Chirino. Chief Secretary Tomoe. Chairman Marina. The Plum Blossom Garden is an educational facility meant to teach the younger students of Shanhaijing. The students who perform well in Shanhaijing Academy are chosen to be instructors, and in turn they are tasked with educating young students in the Plum Blossom Garden. So as long as they're in Shanhaijing, these children continue learning from childhood through high school? Yes, of course there are some students who transfer in. I see. Before that, stop pestering me, you rascals! Wow, look at those white, red clothes, cool! What's this, a mustache? Huh, comes off. I want one too! Ah, I ripped it off. No, that mustache is... Tomoe! Now, Great Leader Chirino, I recommend you using the back of mustache. Now wait, we need something more secure. Otherwise the children will take that mustache too, and I'll be right back in the same predicament. Children, these are honored guests from a faraway place. Behave yourselves. Ooh, Kokona, you're being boring again. Oh, give the mustache back to me, Kokona. I want to try it on. You can't just call me Kokona. I'm instructor Kokona. Everyone? That's enough. Oop. Hi! Sorry, Instructor Shun. We're sorry. We'll behave. Children can be so much sometimes. Here you go, Great Leader Chirino. I'm always impressed with Instructor Shun's ability to control the students here. You are Instructor Kokona, correct? Yes, I am. Thank you for addressing me with my proper title. So, in the Plum Blossom Garden, is a child in charge of other children? Uh-oh. I'm not a child. I'm an instructor in Plum Blossom Garden, Shun's younger sister, and I... As you so astutely observed, Kokona should be in elementary school with other children her age. But her talents made her worthy of the secondary school and the instructor position. I'm very proud of my little sister. Shun? You're embarrassing me. Stop. She's right. The adorable instructor Kokona is the pride of the Plum Blossom Garden. Not you too, Sensei. Why didn't you add adorable? Oh boy. What? The Red Winter students all left the Plum Blossom Garden. Really? But the Plum Blossom Garden is one of the most important places in Shanhaijing. I know. Not even Genyu can intercede in what happens in the Plum Blossom Garden. What is the president thinking? Oh, this is where they perform the Peking Opera. White Tiger Park is one of the most famous parks in Shanhaijing. Most large-scale events and performances take place here. It certainly is very large. but I think Red Winner's red mustache revolutionary plaza is even bigger. Excuse me? Are you disparaging the cultural touchstone that is White Tiger Park by boiling down into its size? No, not at all. We understand very well that Shanhaijing has great pride in its storied traditions to this exchange meeting. However, we are equally proud of the fighting spirit and willpower of Red Winner since we are forced to face sub-zero temperatures and an endless snowfield. Is the Red Winter Federal Academy surely that cold and large? Yes, it is. One that can easily get lost by taking a wrong turn. Some even encounter bears in their path. Bears? We do have pandas of our own. Pandas are cute. No, wait. Bears can be cute too, now that I think about it. Like, Medvisa. Then again, pandas are a type of bear, right? Ugh, your point was so to confuse me, wasn't it, Executive Officer Mina? But I didn't say anything unusual. If I were to put in my 2 cents, Marina was just appreciating Shanhaijing in her own way. Sensei? I see. Then I must thank you, Chairman Marina. Well, as long as you understand, Shanhaijing is also quite impressive. I see you have a discerning eye. Is it just me, or does it seem like the two of them are getting along really well? I agree, Chirino. I mean, Great Leader Chirino. I wonder why. I wouldn't say they were getting along exactly. Then, it's more like birds of a feather? Like, they're on the same wavelength, right? That's good, isn't it? If so, why is your expression seem so perplexed, comrade? I think I'm starting to understand. Right, Sensei? All's well that ends well. That is the goal of an exchange meeting, isn't it? Look over there, it's the Red Winter visitors again. Executive Officer Mina is hard at work. Wait, who's guarding the president? Since the president will remain in Genryu, she shouldn't need any extra protection, which should she? That's not what I mean. The mere fact that the president has lent out the Executive Officer Mina is a reflection of how much she respects the visitors. It makes sense, since Shanhaijing invited them, right? She even held a grand outdoor performance in White Tiger Park just for their benefit. Do you think that's just... Are the Red Winter visitors even aware of how much respect they're being shown? Before it was Shell Sensei, now it's an outside academy. Are we going down the right path? The president will make the decision. You don't sound very confident. We're all feeling anxious in one way or another. Yeah. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. Jesus Christ. Jesus Lord. They're making this out to be like the biggest thing in the world. I will do one more. Why not? I'll do one more. It's kind of like round it out evenly. Did Trina and Marina get to go to sleep first? Yes, Great Leaders Trina especially looked quite tired. That's not surprising since her schedule was so packed. Huh? You wanna know if I'm tired? Are you concerned for me? I appreciate that. I'd be lying if I said I'm not tired. I think I need to go organize my thoughts a bit. I'm worried about an ulterior motive from the exchange meeting. I wonder what it could be what it could be. To tell you the truth, I have an idea of what the president's intentions are. Though I have no way of knowing if my assumption is correct. I still can't really tell. Is it that so? Well, if I'm right, the president wouldn't be too concerned about it anyway. What did you think of Shanhaijing, Tomoe? Oh goodness, now you sound just like one of the Shanhaijing students. I suppose if you're here in Shanhaijing at the behest of the president, I can't be helped. It's true, Shanhaijing is beautiful. It's impressive and historic. Above all, there are plenty of fascinating things to discover. What's even more interesting is that the Shanhaijing students don't even consider them hidden gems. Would you mind explaining what you mean a bit? It's like this, Sensei. Secrets only exist in the minds of the people who keep them. If people don't recognize them for what they are and what keep them secret, then a secret cannot exist. It's simply a thing whose existence or identity has yet to be discovered. In Shanhaijing, there were a lot of hidden gems that outsiders like us noticed. But Shanhaijing students didn't even seem aware of them. Of course, this is just my opinion unformed from a single day of exploring Shanhaijing. What do you think of Kisaki? The president is an amazing person. Yes, truly. I can understand why so many students wholeheartedly follow her. Of course, she isn't as cute as Chirino. One could say even she's a bit too mature. It's almost unnatural. Well, I can agree with you on the mature. I can agree with you on the mature bit right there. She was so worldly, as if she was meant to lead from the very beginning, and she makes sensible judgments. Now that I think about it, it makes you wonder why she behaved so strangely that one time. That one time? Yes, that one time. When she didn't join us for the afternoon tour of Shanhaijing. Oh. You don't think it's a bit odd that the hostess didn't personally escort us around her own areas? And we're talking about someone who knows her etiquette like the president's. Though she did say that she had something she absolutely could not avoid tending to. I know it's not polite to say, but I don't think I'm the only one who doubts her intentions. I wonder what you think, Sensei. No, you don't need to respond. Your expression says everything. No, I don't think it was that obvious. I'm just more sensitive to this issue than other students. Then how are the Shanhaijing students? Now that's an amusing topic. The Shanhaijing students we met today were Executive Officer Mina, the one named Kaguya, Rumi the Merchant Guild President, everyone from the Plum Blossom Garden. Oh, and the other students we brushed past during the Shanhaijing tour. My impression is they reminded me of a blazing haystack moments after someone lights it on fire. What do you mean by that? There are always warning signs of impending consequences. The students of Shanhaijing appear serene on the outside, but I felt the slightest bit of nerves and tension hiding on the inside. Or perhaps it was fear. Additionally, statistics showed that one large accident precludes 29 smaller accidents from the same cause, which themselves preclude approximately 300 potential accidents from the same cause. And that's bad. Yes, of course it could be just an exaggeration based on my initial impressions. However, Red Winter and I tend to be a bit more sensitive to moods like that. Why is that, you ask? Well, that's because a coup d'etat occurs about 1 to 2 times a week on average at Red Winter. Busy time for them. 1 to 2 times a week. Shit. I came here after I heard you mention the signs of that are cropping up in Shanhaijing in the name of loyalty. But this is a peculiar place. It belongs to Shanhaijing, but it's not Shanhaijing. It's a land on the outskirts with no students or facilities. Few know a place like this even exists. I suggest those who do are somehow strange. Who? Oh, it's this lady! The path is dark, but night cannot hide the light. Isn't that so? Are you Shintani Kai? How'd you get here? Oh, I didn't think you still remember me. That is a bit surprising. Yes, even if everyone else has forgotten, someone has to remember the past. You never change, Kaguya. I may not remember faces well, but some people I never forget. Yes, I know the Peking Opera Club is still active. You must really be living the life if you have the time to worry about someone else's club activities. Do I detect concern? Ha! I never expected a debate thanking you. Now, there's no reason for that. Your expulsion is a decision I stand by, especially considering the outcome. Considering the outcome has quite a few connotations. The president abused her authority to expel you instead of going through the proper channels, and she erased all records associated with you. Are you trying to bring up old memories? I remember. If I hadn't been expelled, I would have graduated top my class, but my records mysteriously disappeared. I did momentarily become a burden to the Corrections Bureau, and after that, I ended up roaming the Kobodos outskirts unnoticed, like some kind of living ghost. That's surprising. V. Shintani Kai laments being a burden. Is that how you took it? I think my own eloquence is suffering as a consequence. Why did you call me over? I want to discuss something about a present-day Shanhaijing. What do you know about the present-day Shanhaijing? Are you shooing the soul of the past? How biting. Well, what did you expect from someone who both is and isn't part of Shanhaijing? It's just that Well, the moment visitors from Red Winter arrived, I suddenly started hearing about the unrest in Shanhaijing. How did you know that? How did you know that? Shanhaijing has forgotten me. I know that much. But I did not forget Shanhaijing. I can't. So you have your own way of knowing what's going on in Shanhaijing. I heard you were on a Peking opera performance with the Red Winter visitors. How did that make you feel, Kaguya? I won't respond to that. That's okay. Refused answer is still an answer. It was humiliating, wasn't it? All of your lifelong effort went unrecognized by individuals who don't even know the value of tradition, nor the meaning of Peking opera. I know very well. Even if everyone else says they don't know, I understand the feeling. Expelled one! Don't go into disrupting Madam decisions and judgments. Oh, didn't you have doubts about Kasaka's decisions and judgments? If not, then you have no reason to come all the way over here. I can see it. The unrest in Shanhaijing and the storm it will surely bring about. If this continues, the Peking opera itself will become a relic of the past, and in the end, no one will seek it out. That's what transformation is. Just as the river water carves away at the boulder, change affects everything, though it may not be immediately apparent. Never scoff at the cultural value and meaning of the Peking opera. I would never scoff. No matter how many people disparage the Peking opera, there should always be at least one person to protect the Peking opera and its traditions. Are you telling me to do that? Who else could there be? Why me? Because the Peking Opera Club always understood the value and meaning of Shanhaijing's traditions. At least, that's how it should have been when I was enrolled at the Shanhaijing. Everyone talks so casually about tradition, like it's nothing. It's rare for anyone to understand how truly important tradition is. We must respect the past and the history of the people who originated from it. The present stands with its roots in the past. At the end of the day, the Black Tourist Promenade is the biggest problem. Those poisonous mushrooms! They use cooking and business as excuses to spread their spores everywhere. And Madam President has no less to blame for the Black Tourist Promenade. Why is she letting them get away with it? She's smart enough to know those punks are causing all kinds of trouble. Not to mention inviting Shale Sensei is a distraction enough, but to have the Red Winter visitors on top of that? Got it. But if you're loyal to the Peking Opera Club before anything else, shouldn't you be more concerned about that? If you want to truly protect tradition, you should start there. What do you mean? Well, for example, why not try an opera with new content? You can experiment with choreography on the Peking Opera stage. Oh boy, I don't like where this is going. What are you saying, Shintani Kai? There's no way the Peking Opera Club and I would have that kind of authority. I find it amusing that you would say that, Peking Opera Club President. The Peking Opera Club has honored Shanhaijing's traditions most seriously up until now. Not you, who else could possibly have it? Granted, this could be nothing more than the ramblings of a Shanhaijing outcast. If we end up doing a new Peking opera, and it fails... Funny, is discussing success and failure a mark of loyalty? It seems even the Peking Opera Club president can be corrupted by worldly desires. But what can you expect, really? The only constant is change, right? Don't speak so rashly. If one person remembers, even if everyone else forgets. Ah, that's the spirit I was looking for. Don't worry, I'll help you prepare. How? The expelled one has her ways. This matter has nothing to do with you, Shintani Kai. No matter what, the Peking Opera Club is loyal to Shanhaijing. That I will make sure of. Sure, of course you will. Or not. Whatever. That certainly stirred up sparks. What's this? I heard everything. What do you want, Kai? Embers. Embers? Yes, embers. Even the smallest spark shines brightly in the darkness. If it's possible, I hope these small but powerful embers will grow into a raging fire. How about you? I hope the Eastern Alchemy Society finds a true president. I see you haven't changed, though that's probably why you're the only one who still obeys me. President Saya, Ikushi Saya is not suitable for the role of Eastern Alchemy Society's president. Compared to you, she's lacking both skill and qualifications. The Eastern Alchemy Society must find its own true owner. That is all. Is that so? In that case, there's something you must do for me. I await your orders. Even if what I need interferes with your future. At the moment, my future at the Eastern Alchemy Society eludes me anyway. Good, then go back to the Eastern Alchemy Society and get things done. I'll do as you say. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not quite sure what's going on, but nothing good. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we'll tackle the rest of the story and see how this all wraps up. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.